Walter Huff grew up in Winnipeg. His father had an old car, but didn't drive much. So when Walter joined the Canadian Navy at 15, he missed home.
When we were overseas, I was never lonely, but we were, I'm sure, along with many other the people that were there, they were homesick.
Walter and the other soldiers patrolled and protected the West Coast when the Japanese Army invaded Alaska.
The water was quite rough at times, and I was seasickness, and I ended up with chronic seasickness. I couldn't, my legs were like rubber, and my head swirled, and my stomach churned.
With no gravel at the time, Walter was assigned to shore duty. He didn't like it. He wanted to be up in the sky serving his country. His request was denied upon failing a physical.
Didn't pass it for the reason in my last summer of playing football in high school, I smashed my nose, crushed my nose, and I couldn't breathe properly.
From 1943 to 1945, Walter decided to work with bombs and gunnery. He traveled to England, Northern Ireland, Norway, Holland, and Belgium. In 1946, Walter was excited to be relieved of his duties and reunited with his family. He came home to some sad news.
I realized that 3 or 4 of my school buddies had given up their lives in the Normandy invasion.
Saddened by terrorism and the horrific acts of violence that we see in today's world, Walter stresses the importance of educating the young generation.
Veterans do go to schools and try to make them understand just how tragic the wars are.
If you'd like to take part in honoring our troops, and Walter specifically, he'll be at the Jenny Emery War Memorial in Coaldale at 10:30 on Sunday. There, he'll be laying down a wreath for those who have fallen. For Bridge City News, I'm Ainsley O'Riley.